Hey Mike, this is Brian Shanuel. Hey, I've been going over this display unit and I went over it with Victor. This is in SketchUp. This is just a concept. A couple of things that I'd really like to go over with you when you get a chance. Um, I did make a change on the designer's concept here. I'm not sure how she intended this here style to go all the way down. Um, so this is the concept that I'm gonna pretty much propose. Um, so basically, I've got the structure of this all pretty much what I would consider laid out. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and hide this drawer. And one of the biggest concerns that I had, and I addressed it with Victor, was the shelf. So what I came up with is what you see right here on the screen, and this would allow the glass installer to just slide that glass in. And I do show a little bit of a support here. I am going to recommend that we make this out of MDF simply because we're going to have to do something to finish up the edges. And as far as the edges go, I would probably recommend going with a black or a dark brown that matches the actual finished color. So you can see here, this is the Wilson Art. I think it's 7922 walnut, and so that's what they're going to be going with on here. So I'm going to continue here. Let's get rid of that walnut. This is going to be a mirrored panel in the middle, and I want to make that a removable panel. So let's hide it for a moment. I want to make that a removable panel with Kiku clips. And the reason being is that when we install this, I want to have an electrical access in this space here. But also when we install this, it may be useful to run some dowels as sex bolts between these two units. And so by having access to the inside here, the installers can better install these units. Now this unit here on the left is going to be a single unit altogether, and this one here as well. Now I know they're going to be heavy. I don't really see any other way to accomplish this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by hiding this top section. Okay, so this shows the bottom section, and I left the back end so that we could see it. We can see the end panel here. We're probably going to go with whatever type of joinery that you want to do, whether it's going to be a butt joint or a dado, and this is all going to be pre-lam particle board. Um, so if we come here and look at the cabinet itself, uh, I'm intending for the back to go all the way through. So let's hide this end panel, so we can see that the back goes all the way through, and it's going to either dado or butt joint into the bottom. I do show a fixed shelf going all the way back instead of a drawer stretcher because I'd rather this cabinet be as strong as it can be. So this fixed shelf would be attached to the back. And coming back up here to this frame, I'm going to explode that real quick. So this frame here, I'm going to recommend that it be either dadoed or doweled or screwed. Probably doweled is going to be the only way to do it if we don't do a dado. But I'm going to recommend that we dado this part into this back here on both sides. So we can see, once I get the specs dialed in, I'm going to make sure that we've got the right clearances for the drawer box and to get the drawer box height the right size. I want to clarify one thing real quickly. I'm only doing this in SketchUp in order to get a concept. because something like this would not be as easy to do in Capnavision just to get a concept. Once we agree on the construction details and get the concept part of it figured out, this will actually be real easy to do in Capnavision. So the biggest thing that I do want to make sure of is on that frame there. So I'm showing that frame with a, of course, again, I'm recommending 3/4 MDF simply because it'll be easier to paint these edges. And I think paint's going to be the best solution. We could probably look for some kind of aluminum channel to put in there. But at the end of the day, we'd still have multiple faces that we'd have to finish somehow. Uh, the only part that I don't like about this is this piece here at the front. Now I could see taking that and getting rid of that piece altogether, and then the glass panel. I'm going to copy a part of that, move it over here. So this glass panel would have no clear obstruction there, and I do kind of like that look. Let's take that drawer. Snap it to that. We'll move it over 1/16 of an inch. So when the user looks down inside this, we want to make sure that they don't see into the drawer slide. So I may recommend that we extend this so that it lines up with the inside face of the drawer box. That way the whole thing looks really seamless. So my biggest concern with either one of these methods is we need to check with the glass people, the glazer, and just make sure that this configuration would not be any kind of a risk. And once we do get the drawings done, we will make sure that the designer and the architect will have to sign off on that. I think that's, from what I've seen, that's probably the best solution. One of my original versions of this was an actual frame, and building the frame, getting it cut, putting it all together, I think would take quite a bit of time. So this should be something that we could cut on the CNC out of pre-laminated material, and I think that this unit should be built pretty easy. Anyway, I tried to call you earlier. I wonder if doing this through a YouTube video will be a better media for us to do this in. But I'm going to go ahead and quit wasting the time. This is already 8 minutes into this, and send it to you.